What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.
Florida man standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-40.
What you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you?
All right, well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and yes, I am in Florida, and not too happy about how cold it is, so I've had to bust out the small allotment of clothing from when I lived in the Northeast. You know, the stuff where it's just like, look, no, I'm not ever throwing that out. Well, we're breaking into the stash, so we're going to be talking about that on the show tonight, which, of course, if you don't know, this is a Welcome to Florida show where we have fun, laughing, cringing, feeling real good about our life choices here in the second craziest state in the union. And speaking of crazy, Gasparilla popped off this weekend. For those of you who don't know, Gasparilla, we basically celebrate the invasion of Tampa Bay by Jose Gaspar, and we will actually talk about Gasparilla kicking off this weekend. So by the end of the show, you will know everything there is to know about Gasparilla, and yet again realize just how much Florida and pirates from several places of the world convened here in this state. So no wonder we're so nuts. With that said, let's bring on my co-host. We have got Tom F. and we have got Dad Man Walking. How you guys doing?
Hi-yo.
Who
Not
turned
bad.
off the friggin' sun?
I don't know, but we need to find it. Oh, you know what? I think I know who turned it off. Hang on. If this is correct, and Dad Man actually sent me the right thing, I think this dude is responsible for
Yes.
turning off the sun.
Yes.
That bastard.
Sheriff Grady Judd on the case, though.
Mm-hmm. He got him. He totally got him. I do not ever remember it being this cold for this long.
For this long, this long is the key to me. We've had cold snaps. 89 was cold. 83, Iowa played Florida in the Gator Bowl. It was like almost single digits. That was freezing, but not for a week and a half of extended cold. It got warm on Thursday, Friday a little bit, but oh man.
It was down into the 20s last night. They're saying it's going to get again that way.
Mid-20s, yeah.
The houses here were not made for that crap.
No, it is. Speaking of houses, it is. I think it got only up to 40 degrees in Islamorada. For people who don't know, that's dang near the Florida Keys, near Key West almost. 40.
Wow.
I almost braved going to Universal to get a hot butter beer today. But you know what I said? Screw that. I'm staying in the house.
Oh, there were icicles on the globe.
I heard.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I stayed up late. I got up late. And I still didn't want to get out of the blankets.
Holy crap. It is 33 degrees here. And it's just 8 o'clock. I've only stepped out one time today, and it didn't feel bad, but wow, 33 degrees. That just...
It is
Let's see what it is right
37 outside. You know how I knew it was really, really cold? Okay. Because I made the mistake of going to the Florida Mall. I ended up there. I wasn't trying to go there on purpose. Everybody is crowded in the mall, in the Apple store, in like those those massage chairs, put a quarter in. It's like the malls up north in the Northeast. Remember when it would get really, really freaking cold and it seems like everybody wanted to bathe the mall that day? That's what the Florida Mall looked like. And you want to talk about some confused looking tourists?
I just looked at what it said, and it said 27 degrees for tonight here.
Yeah, it's supposed to dip
No.
below freezing.
I say at 25. It's
tonight
like
here.
nuts.
Oh my gosh. Jan Monroe says 40 in Pasco. Dang.
We got 26 coming here, which is not bad. That's a heat wave.
If Wes Cagle keeps sending his friggin' New Jersey weather down here, I'm banning him.
Keep your Jersey weather. Your energy needs to suck it. Seriously. Save power in the morning or get blackout. How hot is it during the freaking summer? Okay, where we're praying, the AC units work. We never get a text like that from Duke Energy. You know why they're doing that? Because they're just like, we don't want to have to buy energy from up north. We don't want to have to do that. So,
yeah, if they shut off our power, man, I'd be moo hoo hoo.
They're so nuts. Yeah, I didn't get a message for that. Hey, Nina, good to see you. Good to see you. And you know what? I forgot to say thank you so much to Scott Westbrook, as usual, dropping these Reina Creole memberships. I sure do appreciate that, my dear. Let me hook you up. Of course, I loved using this one here.
Catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding.
And of course, just
thumbs up.
Thank you so much, Scott Westbrook, for gifting those 10 Reina Creole memberships. I sure do appreciate that. Folks, if you got gifted one from Scott Westbrook, please do tell him thank you very, very, very much. Got some watch parties coming up for channel members this month. I just need to write the schedule out, but we're going to be watching some really cool stuff. So awesome. Have y'all wrapped and covered your outdoor plants to protect them from freezes? I do not have any outdoor plants as a precaution in case cats eat them.
It was too windy for us outside. It was crazy last night. The wind that was going through there, our neighbors covered all their stuff, and they acted like wind sails. So it's like they had a schooner in their front yard.
Nice. Would I be out of line saying I hope that the iguanas and the constrictors have really bad days in the Everglades? No, we're going to talk about that.
I'd go hunt those bastards out if I wasn't so damn wimpy about the cold.
We're going to talk about that because actually the governor has been posted online about, hey, now might be a good time to go get some of those invasive species.
Oh, Tom, I didn't realize you hated the cold so much.
I left New Jersey for a reason. One of the main reasons was ice, snow, and cold.
Exactly. And you can see all the salty folks who moved here from the Northeast. Like I left. I was in Target. Okay. And I'm going inside the Target and I hear people arguing. I left New York to get away from this crap.
We
got to kill the bugs, the mosquitoes and stuff. We need a real freeze.
Once is enough, Dad, man.
Well, the last few years, once wasn't enough. We had a whole week this year.
Half your area is full of mosquitoes. Oh, those are just Jacksonville people. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, St. Augustine and the palmetto bugs.
Oh, Lord. Start with that one. Hey, guys. I see you here. Keely Chow. I see Mark Daly, Jan Monroe. All you guys in here.
I even switched up my drink, Lorena.
Oh, what did you have? Yeah, hot rum?
No. I'm not actually doing rum tonight. It is French vanilla cappuccino with just half and half.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Earlier I had hot Earl Grey tea with butterbeer creamer. It's good.
Yeah, I got the butterbeer creamer left and the cold foam. But, yeah.
So delicious.
I broke out the hot water kettle last night, so yeah, I will acknowledge it's been cold. I've actually worn jackets out, Tom, so you'll be proud of me.
Wait, did you have shorts on or pants?
Shorts. Always shorts.
I do have my Snow Bunny stuff. And yes, Stitch has been stealing Professor X's spot Professor X is like, I'm done with you. I need to get away from you because you're nuts. You're nuts. It's either nuts or now they resorted to wrestling each other. So depending on how rough it is, I just let them work it out. But if I hear too much snarling, I got to break them up. So now they act like littermates, which is really funny.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, what the heck is that? Because it's not like anybody's hurt or anything like that. Because only male littermates do that. So they just like wrestle until someone says, "Uncle, nope, not gonna let you go. Nope, not letting you go." Tampa's fake pirates. The Orlando Target lady. What Orlando Target lady?
Oh.
What happened?
Um,
Which Target?
the one who was riding through it, drinking and having sushi and
the cart on the wheel
on the cart.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of which Target that was. That's what I'm trying to narrow
Was it
down
Walmart
to.
though or Target?
It could have been.
Yeah, I think it was Target.
Target?
I gotta look it up again.
Because there's two different Targets. You know, there's like the super Target, and then there's the ghetto Target. There is a distinction.
Yeah.
I wound up at the ghetto Target because the super Target near me didn't have the vacuum cleaner that I wanted. All
I think she was eating sushi and drinking wine.
Yeah,
and
on
cinnamon
on
rolls.
an electric cart. But I thought that was Walmart. But
that might be the Inner Park Target.
All I know is it's insane.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Let me tell you, everybody's saying, you know, about the heat, and most people don't realize that Florida houses, most of them come with heat pumps in their AC, which is not the same thing as a heater.
Right.
When you use your emergency heat for the heat pump, it's to warm up your condenser so it doesn't break. Doesn't get icicles in it.
Well,
so it's a different type of thing.
I know this much, man.
No, it was Target. It looks
Remote starter is awesome.
It was
the
Target.
Orlando Target parking lady. You know what? Soul Assassin, can you look that up for me? The Orlando Target parking lady. I'll have to check that out. Now I'm like intrigued. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I briefly had two kittens from the same litter. They fought like crazy, then collapsed on the floor, snuggling each other. Yeah, that's what you do. They fight.
I put something in the private chat.
And they snuggle each other, and then they fight some more. Then they fight some more. Let's see. Busted after alleged Target. I bet you I'm right about what Target this is.
Yep, sushi, bottled wine, sushi,
and cinnamon rolls. You need to narrow down which Target this is in Orlando. Is it the Sand Lake Target? Is it the Target near Universal? Is it the Winter Park Target? Is it the Hunters Creek Target?
You know, they didn't want to say because then it'd all be a Target.
You got to be specific. But that sounds like that you know what? That could have been Dr. Phillips. That's still Orlando.
I'm thinking it's a visitor area.
Might be. It's definitely not the ghetto Target. Yeah.
Would you believe though? There is a very similar store out of another part of Florida though. Woman on meth ate her way through a store. It was like accused of taking methamphetamine, whatever, driving a motorized shopping cart through a Walmart while drinking wine and eating sushi and cinnamon rolls. That was in December of 2015. Jeez.
Are they related?
Repeats itself. Yeah, it could be.
Well, like I'm saying, it's like you got to be specific about which Target. It is. That says you know.
Should be a arrest report someplace.
Yeah, that way you know. Yeah, that way you know which ones to avoid, or either go with your camera to look for breaking news.
I know, girl. Cold makes me cranky too. Makes Professor X cranky.
My two dumb dogs. Otis is so happy with this cold weather. He's ballistically running around outside in circles, going nuts, and like antagonizing the hell out of Kira. So it's like, I don't know where he got this energy, but it's he must love it. I'm going to send him to my brother's house for a while.
I don't know. Professor X is just looking like, I don't like this weather. I can't go out on the porch. I'm not going out on the porch. It's too darn cold. He just looked Oh, hey, Dan, good to see you. Good to see you. Well, folks, let's get started with, of course, the memes courtesy of the Florida Memes Facebook group. They do not disappoint. This is so darn real. There was snow in the panhandle. Again, but it's not like we haven't had snow in Florida before, but we have not been this cold for this long. Now it's freaking getting miserable down here. 36 in Miami last night. 36.
Wind chills.
Miami,
like 9.
Miami does not have heat for the most part. You don't really need it.
My dad, where he's down there, you know where he's at, and he was like, I don't have heat in my house. I'm like, yeah, I know. Put some more clothes on. I only have put some jeans on. I don't know if I have any. Dad, you have jeans.
Yeah, so go find them.
Or it could be like me and just, hey, he's got legs of iron.
No, man, you could knock my dad over with a strong wind.
Yeah.
I mean, my grandma, she said when they lived in Palatka, she tried to get me to learn how to crochet, but I couldn't. It just frustrated the hell out of me. But she had all of these Afghans or whatever together. And I'm like, you live in Florida. Why do you have these? And she's like, oh, yeah, sometimes in the winter it can get really cold because the house was really drafty. That house was scary. Okay, I know my grandfather built it with his own hands, but I thought I was gonna step through the floor, because the floorboards would creak. One of those old Florida houses built on cinder blocks, Yeah, it was one. Yeah, it was one of those houses. It's one of those houses. But yeah, welcome to
Saul, can you highlight Saul Assassin's last thing? Because that's for Dad, man.
No matter how low the temperature gets, we all know that one guy who will still wear shorts with a jacket outside. Yep. There's always that one guy.
Yep.
That one guy. You. Absolutely.
We got a reputation to uphold here in Florida, so
Arion says I didn't turn.
You keep your Jacksonville stuff to yourself, dude.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's my tribute to Palatka, okay?
Okay.
There you go. All right.
Gotta do that. Yep. Pool is closed due to northern aggression.
Yes, there you go. That's the way.
You know.
Yeah.
That is a man.
For folks who do not understand the context, okay, the Civil War. Well, the term the Civil War is a somewhat mutually agreed upon description of what happened. The North called it the War of Southern Rebellion, and the South called it the War of Northern Aggression. So that's where we get this term, Northern Aggression. For folks who do not know. Hey, Dark Plato. But that is an old school term. Call it Northern Aggression. And yes, tonight they're playing hockey in Tampa Bay versus the Boston Bruins.
Are they doing it outside at least?
I think they are.
Yeah, the stadium series. Yeah, in Tampa.
Yeah, they popped it open and they were shooting off fireworks. Pyrotechnics or whatever. You know how we do it down here. It's probably warmer in Boston than it is down here right now, which is really, 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 really crazy. Damn, Rebs being their plans, all their problems are Northern Aggression. Whenever I go back and look at newspapers from New England, researching my New England family, they did not hold back. As far as they were concerned, the South had the nerve to rebel against the Union. You think there's vitriol these days? Go back And well, it's probably going to remind you of stuff. Go back and read newspapers from like 1861.
Mm-hmm.
Rough. Absolutely rough.
Yeah, it's
playing
crazy. You know, it was weird growing up there. Then you're hearing the different things, and oh yeah,
it was a mess. And some of the papers in the north, because I have a scan of it. As soon as they announced that Lee surrendered to Appomattox, they were holding a funeral for the Old South. Like that was on the front page of one of the newspapers in New England. Yeah.
Oh wow, up in New England. That's kind of surprising.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's a reason why all of the United States presidents, for the most part, are related. But I'm gonna have to say that for another time to discuss. And
we can go off the rails with that.
Which one?
We can go off the rails with that.
Oh yeah. Let's just say, I'm related to the Bushes and Barack Hussein Obama. Yeah.
All I know is that if you're related to the Bushes, can you get the Bush baked bean recipe, please?
Do we actually want that?
The Bush's baked beans recipe. It's a famous Bush's company. Oh, not that Bush. Never mind.
I've had no.
By the way, if you ever get up to Pigeon Forge, they have the Bush plant right up there, and they actually have a restaurant you can eat in and tour the facility. We've done that before.
Really?
It's real nice. Yeah.
Pigeon Forge. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Boston is at 23. Dang, they're probably warmer than us tonight.
Well, we were colder than Alaska yesterday, so.
So Alaska Jeff could have called you and made fun of us.
Oh, I was making fun of him on Twitter today. So yeah.
Yeah, Boston Bruin fans. Yeah, we know. It's kind of funny. It's just like, it's not really that cold down here. Yeah, I kid you not. You can tell. I mean, the Floridians are already, cold, but those of us who moved here from up north, we are pissed, and we let everybody freaking know.
Could you picture if it's your week down here? You move down, let's say, the end of December, and you're like, "Hey, I got away from this," and you got this crap.
Oh, look, I got a story in reverse. We went up for Christmas up to Cincinnati area one time, and my wife thought I was crazy. I said, "No, let's get up there, have a blizzard, get blizzarded in the hotel." We had a suite type thing, and I'll enjoy the snow without the kids. No, it was like a heat wave. I mean, it was in the 30s and stuff like that. And there's no snow, no precipitation, all that other stuff. And it was like, I went north to get ice and snow, not to get what I could have gotten back at home. So,
I'm like, I don't want to. That's like, I do not want to flipping deal with that. Yeah, Linda, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Wow,
chicken of the trees.
Like it's cold when they can't handle all of them. I guess we will find out this weekend if the city of Frostproof is really Frostproof.
That's a good one.
Yes, we have a city called Frostproof, Florida.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Christmas.
Yes.
Does Christmas feel like Christmas?
A little bit like Christmas. Kind of cold. Wait, isn't Frostproof? Isn't that where Florida's Natural makes their orange juice?
I think so.
Should be.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. Frostproof Florida is funny. It's interesting. Check that out. Yep, this is us right now. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. If I had that thing, I'd use it.
I would too. I totally would too.
If it had a place to hold the PS controller, like they put your hands like this, Dad may have one too, sitting there using it. Play.
I did put my peanut M&M Snuggie on today, but
I'm glad you did not send me a picture of that.
Oh, come on, Tom.
I have all my blankets. I got a heavy one. I've got, well, of course, my electric blanket because I freaking love my electric blanket. I have a couple of those. I'm like, yeah, the faux silk comforter is not keeping anything warm.
I don't know if you want to
Nope.
call that a puffy snuggie. The whole term puffy, you might want to stay away from right now.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I might want to stay away from Harvey Levin too from TMC.
True.
Gosh.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Ah, I survived the blizzard. Yep, this is us. Yes, just the snow blowing around. Animals looking confused.
Are we sure that's not from your buddy that yells drugs?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's cold and it's not like fluffy small piles. Just saying, cocaine falls different. Just saying. Oh, yep, Florida style snowmobile. Yeah, there you go. Airboat.
I always
That's how we gonna
wondered
do it.
if that would actually work if they put a single ski on the front of them.
I would love to witness that.
Yes.
I would so love to witness that. Put one on and see if it works.
Oh,
As a
God, we just
matter-
gave some redneck up in Virginia's an idea. God help us all.
You know what? I say take
Go for
that
it.
sled, that airboat sled that they have at Gatorland, which they use for Santa Gator. See if that thing actually works. I would love to see that. Let's see. Yep, you know you
geez,
want
yep.
to.
I have friends that would probably wear those.
Same. Just some ice skates on some flip flops. And you know what? I
Nope.
bet you somebody in Boston probably tried to
Just
some
wonder if they,
transplants and hey, let's try it.
I wonder if they really would work though. But yeah.
Depends on the suspension and what kind of sole they have on the bottom of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that top's kind of a little flimsy.
Do they still make that flap, flap, flap sound? That's the question.
Again, I'd love to find out. See if that happens. Off the coast of Daytona Beach,
Yeah, I
Florida
see
right
that.
now.
I died. I was crying.
Whew, it's cold enough. Would not surprise me right now. It is insane. Someone asked, would Universal and Disney? Yeah, they would. I mean, they had icicles on the globe at Universal. Disney, granted, it was not for this long, but one year I came to Disney for Christmas. It was hot when we got here. That was annoying. Then it dropped down to like 70. So that was nice. And then every night it dropped by like 20 degrees. And it was absolutely frigid down here. I was mad that I had to wear my big puffy coat. I had no plans to wear that until I got back up north. But it was cold. It was freezing. There's some stuff that they shut down and everything. I remember when it would get really cold, Splash Mountain would not use some of the cannons.
Oh, and
Pretty
I was
much
like
how
what?
Tiana's Bayou Adventure is now because they don't use the cannons.
I was like, and I hated those times. I'm like, come on, give us the water. I don't care if it's 30 degrees. We want the full effect. No, well.
I
Well, if
do.
you're stupid enough to get on a water ride when it's 30 degrees out.
Oh, Popeye had. Oh gosh, that'd be a daydream. A dream come true doing Popeye at 30 degrees. Over at Universal.
Falls. That's another one too.
You should do the polar bear thing and go in the ocean when it's that cold out.
No, I don't like being in the water. I don't like getting splashed. There's a difference with
Sounds
it.
like Cobra Commander.
But I think they said, I think I saw something earlier today that at Ratatouille, I think that don't they have a fountain out there that may have frozen
The
with the
broccoli is down with a dumb excuse. What? They didn't turn on the water at all?
Oh gosh, the
No
broccoli.
water.
People think I'm kidding. The first thing that I noticed with that attraction, I was like, where's the water? Because remember, like Splash Mountain, all you saw was water coming out the darn mountain. I mean, you didn't even know where the track was. It just looked like the log flume went over and down on like nothing but water.
Yep.
And they had to actually
very
shut
good
it off
thing.
so it would work.
Blizzard Beach would be in theme right now.
Yes, it would. I did see people talking about going to Blizzard Beach, which would totally make sense. Yeah, I think it's fun. Yeah, it's finally back open because it was under refurbishment for the longest time. Yep, I feel you, bud. There you go. Bam. And
All I see is a holster and
But
a snack.
I still hear that thud from that one video.
That was freaking funny. Oh my gosh.
That sound just sticks with you forever.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of this, because I'm glad Miss Linda brought it up.
Uh-oh.
FWC issues temporary order letting residents collect cold stunned iguanas. Now, remember how I said on the show in South Florida, if the iguanas fell out the tree, just leave them unless they're in the street, then move them out the street. It is so bad. There's so many. It's just like, just scoop them up. It's okay. Go ahead, scoop them up, and you bring them to a collection station. So from West Palm Beach, it's raining reptiles in South Florida, and state officials want you to grab a pillowcase and join the iguana patrol.
Wait a second. All I can think is that scene where they did the pillow party with all the soaps and everything. Just picture that with iguanas, where they beat the crap out of someone with iguanas, frozen iguanas. I need help.
This is just nuts. Look at this. I mean, they're an invasive species. Okay, that's the thing. They're not naturally from here. They are an absolute nuisance. There's iguana crap all over the place. They're not really wanted here, but like New York pigeons, that's how people feed them in South Florida. They'll feed the iguanas.
Chicken of the trees.
Yeah, chicken of the trees. That's exactly what they'll do. So usually they'd say don't touch them, but there's too many of them. Absolutely too many of them. So
you wonder how many stray cats are going. Thank you, Jesus.
Dragging them home. Here, come here. I left you a present.
Here, mommy.
Oh God, I remember the first time Professor X left me a dead lizard. Well, it was a gecko. It was a gecko. He left it for me, right, so I could step on it. Some of the ones that have like the inflatable neck sack, well, it didn't have that inflatable neck sack anymore. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
So apparently, the public can drop off the cold stunned iguanas at 5 Florida Fish and Wildlife locations on Sunday from 9 to noon and Monday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So they've got Tequesta, Sunrise, Marathon. So that's in the chain of Keys to Key West. So apparently, to avoid scratches or bites, wear gloves, secure bags, use a cloth sack, not a trash bag. Okay, not a hefty trash bag.
They're my dad's town, Sunrise. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Into Cuesta. So they want you to double up, put the sack in a container, and label it "prohibited reptiles" before transferring it to your vehicle.
Wow.
Wow.
Prohibited reptiles.
Yes.
I'm going to call my buddy in Utah, see if he wants a bunch of, frozen lizard skins for holsters.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any more hoops to jump through? I mean, what do they want them all tagged to or something or named? Or
that's what I'm wondering if we're going to hunt them, make a game out of it.
I think it's just because it's been so cold for so long that now it really is a big, huge problem. So I think.
But I mean, a specific bag, putting a title on the bag, and
yeah, because in case you get stopped by the cops, and it's just because it's illegal to have these things.
Yeah.
In your car, but if it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the FWC procedure, whatever. But do not bring your iguanas into your home to warm them up.
Your sister just cracked me to hell up.
Yep, I saw that.
What is the compensation per frozen iguana? I'm tired of teaching kindergarten. I don't think they will give you as much as they would if you caught pythons. You will get money for pythons.
You might be able to sell them to other places. We don't know yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I haven't heard about any bounty on iguanas. But on pythons, yeah. Yeah, I've heard. Talia, I swear it's colder down here than it is in Michigan right now. That's insane. I'm just picturing a push broom with a pile of frozen iguanas. Going, Shogi, you're not wrong.
That's new for a Star Wars film for the mouse. Have Broom Boy pushing iguanas frozen on the floor.
Around.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I thought I had a oh, wait. Hang on. Yes, I do. Hang on. Here we go. Always got videos and stuff.
This morning, guys. I'm cold stunned myself, but look at this right now. We just saw a couple more groups of people roll up here. I can't even count how many iguanas are right there.
That's in Sunrise?
That's in Sunrise.
Wildlife program that is actually
some of those damn things could eat my dad's little dog.
These invasive iguanas, and already we've seen several groups of people showing up here at this FWC collection center in Sunrise. Let's take you now to some of that video as people were arriving with their
probably right now. This is crazy.
Due to this cold snap, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission says people can now collect
temporary executive order. That's the thing, because we're not allowed. You're not supposed to touch them if they fall out the tree, leave them alone, or push them to the side of the road. But it's so bad, they basically pretty much deputize everybody. Just get the iguanas and bring them on in here. I've never seen this before. Ever.
Cold stunned iguanas from their properties or with landowner permission and bring them directly to 5 designated FWC offices throughout the southern part.
That make it pretty wholesome.
Closest one here in South Florida being this one here in Sunrise. This is all part of that executive order that was signed by Governor DeSantis this past Friday. That order temporarily lifting permit requirements during this cold weather event. Officials stress, however, there are some strict rules for these iguana collections.
Oh, hold on 1 second. But yes, you can go look on X. Governor DeSantis posted that he signed a temporary executive order for folks to bring these iguanas in and get rid of them.
Only cold stunned iguanas can be gathered. They must be placed in a secure cloth bag and then inside a locked container. And after you start transporting them, they say those bags must stay sealed until they're handed over to FWC staff. We did speak to some of these people showing up here in Sunrise earlier today about their finds and their thoughts on these cold stunned falling iguanas. You saw them this morning. What did you guys think? Were you kind of like, oh my God, it's true? I don't know.
Yeah, we were kind of surprised. Got out there, found them. Like, we've seen them in the summer, and they are fast. And then you see them right now, and they just don't move. They're just so slow. So.
Yep, they're slow. But yeah, when they run, they do. They run really fast. So yeah. Yes, they do. They go and they euthanize them completely. Because they're an invasive species, which means they get rid of them, just like the python. Although no, the pythons, you have to kill the pythons first. You do. you have to basically decapitate the python before you bring them in, and they give you money. But yeah, again, I have never.
I would have known they would have been that relevant. I think I would have been down live streaming by my dad's house in Sunrise for you to show you this stuff. Go out and catch them. Have been fun.
Ignore the tree hugger down there posting. Does it mean they're dead? Do you have any idea how much of a problem these boogers are? Yeah. No natural predators. Walk around crapping all over the place. Yeah, no, we're getting rid of them. Totally getting rid of them. So anyway, that's what's going on with the lovely iguanas. So many of you folks in here with us tonight. Sure do appreciate it. Let's see. Let's head on to Gasparilla, shall we?
All right.
If it would have been nicer out, I would have put my pirate gear on and went there.
My gosh, Gasparilla is so much fun.
It's a party.
No, the cranes aren't messing with them. They don't want them.
Gators really don't mess with them either.
No. Some things just aren't even just not freaking worth it. So let's see. Okay, so we're going to go over here. Gasparilla pirates invade Tampa, keep 121-year tradition alive. What you guys look at
It is tradition. The only way to really start Gasparilla, of course, is with the pirate invasion. Here, there were some adjustments, though, to account for the weather. But nonetheless, the Jose Gasparilla sailed into the bay and the pirates took the key to the city. Fox 13's Heather Healy was there to watch it all go down.
It's the invasion everyone's been waiting for.
Kind of event for Tampa, so it's amazing.
The 2026 Gasparilla invasion, where more than 800 pirates took over the city and captured its key. A tradition that's lived on for more than 100 years.
Started in 1904. The society editor for the Tampa Tribune wanted to kind of generate interest for tourism in Tampa, and so they found this great mythical story about this legendary pirate Jose Gaspar, and they built Mr. Gasparilla around him. And here we are 120 something years later, and it's just grown every year, and we've got a fully rigged pirate ship that'll invade the city, and over 250,000 people will see us today, even though it's a little chilly.
No matter what.
It's basically for everybody to go drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tommy said it's only just a little chilly. You know, what's the problem? It's just a little chilly.
I don't feel like driving over to Tampa.
Oh,
3 hours.
Have y'all ever attended one of these in person? I've not. I've only heard about it.
I've only heard about it. I've had friends that have participated.
Gasparilla can get a little wild. Think like the old Bike Week type of wild before they reined it in.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like a cross between Bike Week and Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Although not as how would I put this? Not as blank crazy as Mardi Gras, because I've been to Mardi Gras. Literally, my mom told me when I went to Mardi Gras, she said, "Please don't end up on cops." That's what she said. Please don't end up on cops. That's pretty much what it is. Darth Plato, no, I'm not aware that they have a surf.
They have other things. They have different times of the year for the pilot invasion and different things. I forgot what they're calling that. But the crew of the Jesus, escaping my name, 13, do a lot of stuff like that for charity up there. So they do have things.
Yeah, the reenactors, right?
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we it's not a real big party like Gasparilla is. It's a lot different.
Yeah, Gasparilla, the whole bay just turns up. for the most
No, but I
part.
tell you,
Hey, Sam.
one thing St. Augustine used to have was the Florida Man games till they moved them out to the countryside.
Is
So
their
that's coming up this
sister-
month too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Or is it next month?
It's in February.
It's in
Yeah.
February this year?
Yep, February 21.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
this month, Dad, man. Today's the 1st.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I can make it. We'll
What
see.
comes their way?
Let's see.
These swashbucklers storm the choppy seas and brave the cold temperatures this year.
Pirates have no concerns with the tough seas. We've been sailing the Caribbean since 1904 with our founders, and it's not an issue for us. But we are going to be taking precautions for the small craft advisories, small boats. It will be windy out there, so heed all the warnings of all the public service announcements. People really need to pay attention to that and be safe. But we're pretty bulletproof as pirates.
Whether they're a captain,
Absolutely will be successful. We haven't been unsuccessful since 1904 when we started Gasparilla, and we will take the key to the city.
or a king,
So captain is the working man's job. As you can tell, I'm now the royalty. So I've moved on. I've graduated.
or any part of the crew, the legacy and excitement continues as one of Tampa's greatest traditions.
It's in stages. So this is always a great party. Seeing everybody get
Where'd
made
they get
up.
that?
The flotilla is amazing.
Oh,
Parade is
yeah.
amazing.
You
So
should
it's
see some of the-
I'm like, where did they get that? But yeah, they throw beads, lots of beads, lots of alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
lots of boats in Tampa Bay. You know, it's fun to look at. I've never done it, but it's it's a cool folk thing, really,
So-
pretty much to do.
Soul Assassin's like, I want to dress like a pirate. I'm gonna have to
Septem-
send the picture later.
September 19th every year is Dressed Like a Pirate Day.
It's like a pirate day.
So there you go. Mark, put September 19th. on
And
the
yes,
calendar.
Dark Plato, that is correct. No wonder the football team is called the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay, pretty much anywhere along the Gulf of America, up and around the Eastern Seaboard, nothing but pirates or privateers. Okay. Privateers with letters of marque from King George. Okay. Or Queen Elizabeth. Nice name for a legal pirate, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You had pirates up and down the bay, especially Tampa Bay. Was it DeSoto? I think it was Hernando DeSoto, who, I hope I got this right, who invaded Tampa, who discovered Tampa Bay, but he also went along the Redneck Riviera, where Mobile, Alabama is, where Biloxi and Gulfport, Mississippi. That's why we have a DeSoto County, Mississippi. Yeah. Lots and lots and lots of pirates. But to kind of find out where the tradition came from. So, yep. Gasparilla is Tampa's signature event, celebrated annually since 1904 and hosted by the mystic crew of Gasparilla. Each year, a merry band of pirates invades the city, culminating in a celebratory parade down Tampa's famed Bayshore Boulevard. I think somebody went to Mardi Gras and decided to bring it to Tampa. Because of the word crew. That's what gets me. Because for Mardi Gras, there's all of these different crews. And even though Mardi Gras is like that Tuesday, there's parades that start like a week before. Especially my favorite, Endymion, because that one's at night, usually on a Saturday. It's freaking insane. Absolutely nuts. That's what they probably went and did. So, how did Gasparilla get started? Just after the turn of the 20th century, Tampa's flourishing economy and evolving skyline signaled a burgeoning city on the rise. Local leaders wanted to promote the city's annual May Day celebration, growing it to a multi-day festival. So in the spring of 1904, Tampa Tribune Society editor Mary Louise Dodge was helping plan the event theme when George Hardy, that last name sounds familiar, suggested the legend of Gasparilla. Soon after, Hardy formed a crew of 50 men, and the Tampa Tribune began publishing a series of letters from Ye Mystic Crew of Gasparilla, each letter detailing a pirate invasion by King Gasparilla and his court. When the May Day festivities arrived, the Mystic Crew of Gasparilla pirates appeared on horseback throughout the city to the delight of locals. Officials soon decided that Gasparilla would be an annual part of the festivities. So, for folks, yes, this is a legend. Without a legend, this wouldn't be fun. Jose Gaspar, or Jose Gasparilla, as he is known, is the famed Spanish pirate who invaded the coast of Florida hundreds of years ago. Former member of the Spanish Navy, Gasparilla was well educated and intelligent. During his pirating years, he captured many ships, earning a fortune in treasure, most of which remains lost to this day. In 1821, a U.S. Navy ship disguised confronted Gasparilla's ship, and a furious battle ensued. With defeat on the horizon, Gasparilla tied himself to an anchor chain and jumped into the sea, never to be seen again. That could be very, very possible. 1821. Florida was, I don't think they quite sealed the deal with Spain yet, but either way, it was still Spanish Florida. And we all know about the War of 1812, but there is something called the Patriot War of 1812, which was the illegal incursion into Spanish Florida from rebels in, well, we'll just say Americans in Georgia invaded Florida. So kind of fudgy. Could be, couldn't be. Either way, it's a freaking excuse to throw beads, dress like a pirate, and drink.
Well, did you? Well, I'm wondering if there's some connection. Did you hear how the Boston Bruins arrived at the stadium tonight for the hockey series? They came as American Patriots.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's like when you said that, I started wondering.
Yeah, the white wigs and everything.
What are the tricorn hats? Yeah,
tricorn hats.
I like my tricorn hat.
Hey, really no, cool. Tom, I thought you liked the unicorn hats, you know? I'm
not you.
Okay.
I thought you got Gasparilla from drinking too much Gasparilla.
I always thought the same thing, root beer or something. Yeah, it's like, no.
Yeah. Hey, magically, MJ, good seeing you. Good seeing you. Yeah, we will have to talk some more about the Patriot War of 1812 because my fourth great grandfather was heavily involved in the Patriot War of 1812, meaning that he basically became a traitor to the Spanish government by supporting the Americans that invaded. Very cool. A lot of people do not know about that. But again, like I say, if you go and you watch the miniseries John Adams, that last episode where Alexander Hamilton wants to invade Florida, he wanted to invade Florida so bad.
Well, you couldn't blame him. It was just, yeah. It was just sitting there waiting, you know, and Spain was on the way towards decline, and you know, it's on the continent, you know, as a likely target, and that Florida's got such a rich history even before then, you know.
Yeah,
dating back to the Seminoles and even the native tribes that were here before, but you know, 1500s. It's just it's amazing what's there.
Yeah, and it's amazing how all that's like connected. And the funny thing is that they wound up supporting the Americans. They didn't want to do it really because it's like, do we really want to encourage a nation to rebel against his mother country, because what if that, starts to spread? And of course, it became the shot heard around the world. And Simone Bolivar, who actually went to, oh my gosh, was it Washington Military? No, Germantown Academy, which was actually a military academy because he idolized George Washington. So Simone Bolivar was actually educated in Philadelphia. That's why I knew about him. They're like, how do you know about Simone Bolivar? I'm like, yeah, because you went to school at Germantown Academy. Well, it's a private school now, but it used to be a military academy where, from other parts of the world, because the Revolutionary War was truly revolutionary. We were using guerrilla tactics against the most powerful military in the world, and they were working. And these were techniques that George Washington learned during the French and Indian War. So when they saw how successful that was, saw people were sending them over there. Hey, can you teach us how to do that?
Well, people don't realize a lot of the revolution was actually fought more in the South than it was up north.
Yes.
The Carolina backcountries, it was truly neighbor versus neighbor. You didn't have as many redcoats, but you had the loyalists, you had the patriot militias, and go through South Carolina, North Carolina. There's plenty of Revolutionary War sites and stuff. You'll learn a lot about, and it was, like you said, backcountry. It was really guerrilla warfare, and whereas the British did the massing proper military forms, they didn't adjust to the tactics as well as, it wasn't gentlemanly or targeting officers.
They would just, roll through there and have their formations. And meanwhile, you would have, women basically getting a pistol and taking out British officers off their horses.
No.
It was pretty nasty. But yeah, that's what happened. But you're absolutely right, because that's something that happened with, I'm forgetting who it was in my family, but they were in North Carolina. And one of them, he had this specialized musket, like no one could fire it at all. And he basically got jumped by 3 Tories. Who held him down and basically killed him.
Oh no! Yeah.
In the doorway of his own house. But yes, we had to worry about it.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nasty. Then we get to the British prison ship off the coast of Savannah.
I know.
Another one. They had a lot of them. Yeah, most powerful navy, the leading land power was France. Yeah, we had to pay off the French. We had to pay off the French with Mexican silver and Cuban gold and silver.
But now they drop their weapons at the first sign of trouble.
Yeah, they used to be gangster though. Hey, it's like, what the heck? Okay, all right. Well, we
need to get Sam in here. We'll really have a historical discussion tonight. But yes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fun. It's like, Jose Gaspar wasn't really a real pirate, but it's just a fun, lovely thing, to do.
And see, that's what makes Florida good, especially if people that have not lived here, and if you come down, everybody thinks Disney, Universal, the hidden gems are like your Gatorland, but not even just that. The festivals in these small towns. We've had one we've gone to, which was a sugarcane festival. They showed you how to process sugarcane and stuff like that. There's so many festivals like every weekend in the state of Florida, and you can find out a lot about them. And that's what makes Florida great.
That reminds me, isn't the Strawberry Festival starting soon?
It's starting soon. We see in the first weekend of May, we have the Isle of Eight Flags Fernandina Shrimp Festival. They also do a pirate invasion as part of that.
The Plant City Strawberry Festival.
Yep. That's
February 26th. Okay. I knew that.
I don't know how that's going to do.
I don't know, but they've got the Oakwood boys, but not really Oakwood boys. You know how it goes.
Although I think we've lost our Blue Crab Festival.
Oh, no way.
I have not. I think last year they didn't have it, and I have not seen it for this year yet either.
Really?
I'd have to. I'll double check on it, but last time I looked, I did not see it out there.
You know what? I did. Yeah, it's. I joke when I first got DNA tested. I'm just like, oh God, I hope I'm not French. Well, yeah, it turns out I had French ancestry, but they were the ones who were pretty much like, screw this country, we are out of here.
Yeah.
They were the ones that were just like, why the heck should we get stuck here? With no mobility, no future whatsoever, because we're not nobles, we're not, part of royalty or anything like that. Like, forget that, we're out of here. And
You
some
didn't
of them
want to do
changed
that
their
either.
last names. What?
You didn't want to be royalty back then there.
Nah, not really. Especially considering how inbred they all were. But that's another time. Yeah, Habsburgs, I'm looking at you. Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Festival. Oh, that's gotta be fun. Seminole Hard Rock Cafe. Okay, here's another thing. Okay, the Seminole Indians in Florida, they are making money off of these casinos, man.
Oh yeah.
Because I told Talia this. I said I tried to get us into the tribe. They said had to be proof. I think like no earlier than I think like great grandparents or something like that. And that's when we found out the Native American we had didn't come from here; it came from Mexico. No casino money. No casino money. The Scottish festivals. Yeah, that's the one. The Highland Games.
Highland Games are nuts.
Yeah, up in near Jacksonville.
Yeah. They moved them. They used to be at UNF, and I think they moved out to the Clay County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, but for people who are like, why does Florida have Scottish festivals? That's because when the British came here, they took Florida over from Spain. The English officers did not want to go into the backwater Indian country. So they sent the Scots instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's how that worked out. So that's why you see the Highland Games like over in Scotland, and you're like, why does that look so familiar?
Yeah, and we got a lot of proud Scots in the state. I know my mother-in-law's mother, she was proud. She had her tartan, she had her clan, and even with the wheelchair, she got out to some of the Highland Games, the Scottish Games at times. A lot of pride.
Yeah, because a lot of them, a lot of the Scots, they were part of the Queen's Rangers. Usually, if you've ever seen the miniseries Turn, which is really freaking good, and you see like the Scottish Rangers, because the English were like, oh, we're not gonna let you be an officer, but yeah, you can go out there and get shot before us. You can go and do that. Go be one of the Queen's Rangers and go and do that. Yeah, they were mainly Scottish, which was really freaking cool. So
yeah, my wife's is Linda's Scottish. That's why I think she puts up with me.
Buddy Hepburn says, I love our Scottish Highland Gathering and Games. This year will be the 160th year. Nice.
See, me too. She's Scottish.
You know what? I have to thank the Scots, because if it was not for the Scots, we would not have fried chicken.
Oh, really?
No, the Scots fry everything.
Wow, they make great Southerners, yeah.
Everything, and they brought fried chicken over
and they love
here.
sandwiches.
Clutched it up. Yes.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's in her DNA.
Fried chicken and sandwiches. Why do you think sandwich shops are so popular here? Case in point, okay, you go to Epcot, right? Okay. Go over to the France Pavilion. We're not really eating at Chefs de France. We're eating at the sandwich shop all the way in the back, okay? Where you cannot get a freaking seat, all right? Yeah. That's what we like here. So yep. Gasparilla. Come have fun. Throw beads. You can see all the ships coming into the harbor and all that great stuff. So much fun.
Of course, I have the food and all that. I meant to ask you, Lorena, have you ever tried fried butter?
No, that's a bridge too far for me.
Okay, you've fried Oreos, Twinkies on there, but because I've heard about the fried butter at the festivals, but
You know, I heard about the fried butter and I was just like, why?
I heard about that and I'm like, why the heck do we want to get the
I
fried?
mean, you know, part of me would try it on a dare, but it's not something I would actively seek out and just, oh, that sounds tasty. No.
No, I don't really want that.
Nope.
But yeah, fried chicken. Haggis is disgusting.
Mm.
I honestly think there's some kind of connection between haggis and chitlins. I really do think I'm gonna die on that hill because they're both disgusting. They're so disgusting.
You don't like chitlins? Come on.
No, hell to the freaking no. Absolutely not.
Tell us how you really feel, Lorena.
No. I don't like rutabagas. I don't like eggplants. I don't like chitlins. I don't like sushi. I don't like corn tortillas.
Hey, you have to have like sushi. The lady in Target drinking wine loves it, and she wants you to try cinnamon rolls also with it.
Haggis would be good for you, even if you fried it. I would not do that. It's just this. Real haggis is good. Buddy Hepburn, I will not try haggis. I won't. One of the closest things to that in Philly is scrapple. I will not.
You see what Linda just wrote?
What did she say?
I told you.
I love sandwiches. If you sandwiches are delicious. Scrapple is disgusting. Finding out what was in Scrapple reminded me that perhaps it was more of a curse than a blessing that I could read at such an early age. Because when I tried to ask my grandmother why the sausage was kept breaking apart in the pan, and Talia, because I was like, why is it falling apart? And I'm like, oh, it's Scrapple. And I look at the package and I see what's in it. I'm like, no.
Never do that.
No. Well, I didn't know.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes.
Yeah, but I was too nosy. I'm like, why? I'm like, why does this not look like regular sausage? It is absolutely freaking disgusting. Scrapple sucks. Y'all can have it. I don't want it. I don't need it.
I'm sitting here thinking of Snapple. No.
Scrapple. No, Dad, man, no.
Scrapple. And to make things worse, my grandma used to mix grits with Scrapple.
What?
Oh, gosh.
Yes. Grits.
Well,
grits without the cream, without the cheese, without the bacon. Okay, just grits boiled in
not even shrimp,
salt and water. No. No. Scrapple was absolutely disgusting. And no. I do not like sushi. Dan, I don't like sushi. I cannot deal with raw fish. The closest thing to raw fish you're gonna ever give me is crab. I don't like sushi rice. I don't like wet seaweed. I like seaweed dried, salted, and crispy like crackers.
Me and Dan will hit the sushi. You could have the other Chinese stuff that's there.
Yeah,
no,
I can have that.
I'm not much on the sushi stuff. I'm very limited.
Barry on. I don't like chorizo because it doesn't taste anywhere near as good as andouille. So this is how we got andouille sausage. Okay, people don't know why. This is how we got andouille sausage. So in New Orleans, you had native ingredients. Spanish took over. They brought chorizo. The Cajuns were like, no, that's the most boring, blandest sausage ever. We're going to kick it up with some hot pepper and other spices with it. And boom, they came up with andouille. Andouille sausage is absolutely amazing. Chorizo I've had, and it's kind of like, no, I don't really want it. Nah. If it wasn't Creole, it probably wouldn't bother me. But since I am, chorizo just tastes extremely bland to me. So it's okay. But even the Spaniards knew to plus that sucker up when they brought it over here. Chicken sushi, that seems really wrong.
My ex-brother-in-law used to make chicken sushi. Whenever he barbecued chicken, it was like stringy and pink inside.
Don't bring chorizo into this conversation. I don't understand. Every time I have chorizo, I'm just like, man, that's just
Obviously,
no,
there's some strong opinions on chorizo and chitlins and several things out there.
Agreed. Italian sausage and andouille sausage are absolutely freaking fabulous. They really are. They're absolutely delicious.
Listen,
I love.
Linda will make me bacon, eggs, sausage, whatever on Sunday. Sunday morning breakfast, and she, even if I'm not having a sandwich, she will make a sandwich and have to have a sandwich. And she even proved it in the chat. She can't help it. It's in her genes. It's the Scottish thing. I'm telling you, it's scary. She makes a sandwich of everything. We go out to eat. She'll put everything, and it's like it's not a sandwich. She'll make it a sandwich. It's just like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This maybe will explain why my grandma was not that I didn't like it, because it's actually pretty good. Catfish sandwich.
I could eat catfish, but a sandwich?
Fried catfish. Okay, it's almost like a catfish po' boy, but literally she would have 2 slices of bread, whether it was toasted or not toasted, and she'd put like mayonnaise or whatever on it, and like a piece of hot, fresh fried catfish.
Well,
and for some reason that together actually was pretty darn good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a fish sandwich. I could see it. It's a little different.
Yeah.
At least it's not a broiled catfish, or people like ruin a catfish.
I know grits are nasty.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way.
You don't like grits either?
Grits made with just, okay, because here's how my grandma would make grits, all right? And I guess because of how poor they were, okay? Just grits boiled in like water and salt with like a chunk of butter in it. And no matter how much butter or salt could make grits taste good, they were just disgusting. And it wasn't until I visited Savannah that I found out about shrimp and grits, where the grits actually had cheese in it and bacon. If the best thing is grits with mascarpone cheese, bacon, and shrimp in it. That's some good stuff. But just water boiled grits, no, it was like nasty. I can't. I hate grits. I would look at them. I'm like, I don't even want it. It's disgusting. I did not want it. I have to eat one: haggis, black-eyed peas, Vegemite, or chitlins. You know what? Probably black-eyed peas, because Vegemite is disgusting. Yes, I know what Vegemite is.
What can I ask? Since that's your sister, especially, she knows all 4 of this. What about black-eyed peas? Why would it be on a list of on that?
Because I refuse to eat black-eyed peas.
Even with rice, like rice and cornbread with black-eyed peas?
No, I hate the taste of black-eyed peas.
Wow.
Black-eyed peas.
Put some bacon in it, all the other stuff?
No.
Oh, man.
No. And traditionally in the South for like New Year's, you'd have collard greens and black-eyed peas.
Yeah.
I refuse to eat the black-eyed peas. No.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm just a little surprised about that. I can get you with grits. Although I can butter and salt them up, but black-eyed peas I find interesting.
I will eat lima beans. I like lima beans, but I will not eat black-eyed peas. I will not eat black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas to me are the corn tortillas of Southern cuisine.
Okay.
I will not eat a corn tortilla. I will eat tortilla chips, but I will not eat a corn tortilla. The Spaniards I come from were way too bougie. We're not eating corn tortilla.
See, I'm not one to like lima beans, but I get you with that. I get you.
Polish kielbasa is freaking awesome.
I would kill for some good kielbasa and some what do you call those damn thing? Knish, they're not called knishes. You know what I'm talking about, the Polish ones.
Yeah.
It's escaping me right now.
Kielbasa is an acceptable sausage to use in jambalaya if you cannot find andouille sausage. That's how much I like Polish kielbasa.
No. I think with grits, Sam pointed out there, had a friend taught him about grits and eggs, but they put a ton of butter and cheese. You can't skimp on the additions to it. You've got to add tons of butter, tons of salt and bacon.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the Real Venture said, did Gasparilla still happen? It's so cold. Well, yeah, it did. So here we'll close the show out to watch this here.
Nice.
And they had the Clydesdales.
Oh, nice.
Pirate wench beer.
They usually dressed a lot skimpier.
Mm-hmm. Great day here. See, pirate gear, Hard Rock Hotel. Like literally, there are all these floats, like there are at
She's cold.
Definitely need to have
yeah, she's freezing. Like they have at
I mean, like there's
Mardi Gras. I want the Captain Morgan hat.
That Captain Morgan hat is cool.
I want that Captain Morgan hat. Man, folks are just going to be messed up trying to go to work.
I thought you said Mardi Gras with all the beads. I didn't realize it. But
yeah, it literally is. They have, they invade the harbor, they grab the horses, and then they just have this parade down Bayshore. They just have floats and they just throw.
I'm pretty sure they yelled, "We want the redhead."
Yes, me wants the redhead. Butter and cheese. Yeah, Sam. There's something about the cheese. There's something about the cheese that interacts with the grits. And again, you got to throw bacon in it because bacon makes everything better.
And the word tons, you've got to use more than enough butter. You can't.
You do.
I mean, you got at least half a stick. You need a lot of butter, a lot of salt.
Bacon rocks.
Yeah, bacon makes everything better.
Bacon is better. Oh, pierogi. Is that what you were talking about?
Pierogies. That's it.
Pierogi. Yeah, I haven't had a pierogi.
Good for yeah.
But Polish kielbasa sausage, man, go to the fair. Usually it's I call it the carnival because they usually have people, rides that look like they're barely held together. But anyway, you go to like the sausage cart and you get like the Italian sausage, Polish sausage, all the sausage sandwiches. Bratwurst. Although I don't really like bratwurst as much as I like the other one.
Oh, I like bratwurst.
Bratwurst is okay, but now for me, andouille and an andouille sausage, Italian sausage, Polish sausage. Those are good. English sausage, y'all can keep that nonsense. It's so nasty. I can't. Those are pretty gross. They're pretty gross. Them Germans cook some good sausage. Yeah. When I went to Germany, I was like, wow, this is nice. They have like all the sausage and everything. And I go to England and I had a sausage and it did not make it past my mouth. I spit it right back out.
There's one thing in the chat that's got my interest. Thanatos Felicita says bacon brownies are amazing. Bacon brownies. Now that's got my curiosity up.
Yeah, it's chocolate and bacon. Why couldn't you just put?
Yeah,
I've never put the two together. I've not, and I've tried it a few times, and I didn't.
You
quite
never
get
had
it.
chocolate covered bacon?
No,
you got to try chocolate covered bacon.
No, okay.
You have not lived yet.
No, I like. Yeah,
Go over to the Polynesian. Go over to the Kona Cafe.
Mhm.
Not the Kona Cafe, Kona Island, which is next to it, because you
Yeah.
can get pineapple pastries, guava pastries, but you can also get chocolate dipped bacon in dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate.
Man,
I
like
will
brownies,
get a
so.
recipe for you for candied bacon with chocolate and send it to you, Devin.
Oh, sounds good. That sounds good, but brownies, oh man. Okay.
No, it Mark, it really doesn't. I don't really have a problem with cheese. It's just whole milk. I cannot handle whole milk. But cheese, Parmesan cheese, yeah, I can hang with. Cheese, I'm fine. So I don't get it. But yeah, Parmesan, especially fresh Parmesan cheese.
You know, you think it's the pasteurization in the milk that gets you?
I don't know. It could be. It could be because even the evaporated milk, I can't have that either because
It's weird.
I had some coquito that a friend of mine made, and I barely lived to see another day. I'm like, what is going on? So not good. Choco bacon sounds like crack for foodies. It is. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so dark.
Where were we? We had that bacon on the thing that was just we were me, you, Linda, and
The
who else?
Edison.
Yeah, that
Edison.
Yeah. Oh,
With the
that was good.
homemade pickles, homemade butter pickles. It was so
You guys had the pickles. I
good.
just kept to the bacon.
It's good. It's good. Nah, Nita, I cannot have that in any form. I can't. I can't have milk in any. No. No. I can have yogurt because that's got active whatever the heck that's in it. So I can deal with that. But milk, nope, milk does not do my body good. Does not do my body good. All I'm gonna say is that scene in White Chicks where he had the quiche. Yeah.
That's another movie I've not seen, so
Why do they hate us Americans? We have the best food. Because we have the best food. Because we get the best chefs from everywhere and they come here. Okay?
Yep.
Case in point. Watch Gordon Ramsay go into a soul food restaurant that has those.
Oh yeah.
He didn't take that well. Not at all. Not at
Oh,
all.
man.
Nah. We got the best restaurants here. We really do. We really do. Okay, folks. Well, we're going to have to wrap up the show for right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Over 107 been hanging out with us tonight. Tom, what do you got going on and where can people find you, my dear?
And they can find me on my YouTube channel, swinging a wrench everywhere around your channel. That man sometimes. Arrgh and Raf's on Friday afternoons now. And Pro Show modding and Bottle Bradley's fun, whatever. Oh, rocket launch coming up soon. Big one.
Oh, nice.
Artemis 2.
Tonight, tomorrow?
No, next couple days. I'll get the exact date. It's to be decided.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, make sure that you are, of course, sub to Tom so you can check out all the cool stuff, rocket launches, doggo stuff, music, all of that. Make sure you check out his channel. Dad, man, what you got going on and where can people find you, my dear?
Oh, I just got to say one thing. Buddy talked about Restaurantosaurus has officially served its last guest at Animal Kingdom.
Oh,
I'm so sad. My kids grew up in that place, even though it was kind of a quasi McDonald's at one point. It was like a family spot for us.
That was just fun, you know.
I know. So, but you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube at DadmanWalking55, all in one place. The same name. If it ain't got a G, it ain't me. By the way, it's a busy week when I'm not doing Fortnite, and I have to take a little time off from Fortnite because I binged it like crazy this weekend. Tuesday night, 9:00, we're talking college pro sports. We're going to be talking hockey, a little bit of around the world of all the college, all the sports out there. So join me and JT Kirk as we talk about that. Sports Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. The Missus and I unveil our new weekly stream together on both of our channels. Detour the Dadmans. If you're familiar with our channel, we have done trips around the country and all this is called a Detour with the Dadmans. But this is going to be a time of us just kind of chatting, talking, and just doing some stuff. And, so I hope you catch that at 8 o'clock on Wednesday night. Friday night, I am joined by, and she's in the chat tonight, the great Sam Wolf, where we're going to talk about the opening Winter Olympics events, the opening ceremonies for it. And we're even going to talk some about the sports themselves. She knows a lot about the Olympic Games, the sports involved. So I've wanted to do this for Olympics for a while, and she's going to join me. And we may have occasional few things along the way over the couple of weeks of the Olympics, and hopefully to celebrate the closing Olympics later. So make sure you join Sam and me Friday night at 9, and on Saturday night at 9 o'clock, I'm unveiling Saturday Nights with Dadman. Yes, it's to make my late night squirrel streams one night a week at a consistent day and time, because work is starting to control my life. So, but that being said, yes. And then when I'm not doing any of that, when I get a bug up my butt, it's Fortnite. Tom, Fortnite, Fallout Dave, Fortnite, Sam, you're always welcome, Lorena. You know that. So
Lorena, he wrote me into it, then dangled the carrot.
Yeah,
really.
I'm playing it.
I'm getting.
You got me to
there.
play it,
Yeah,
and it's I'm so at it.
No, you're doing good, Tom. You're doing good. You do great. You did good. Yes, that's something special to Sam that she really wanted to talk about.
Okay, cool.
About the military members that are competing. Thank you, Sam, for putting that in, because it's a passion to her. She does everything military, and also, folks, if you have not subscribed to Sam, go subscribe to her channel too, because she's great, and she has actually talked to my wife about some things. Working with us like she worked with you before, Lorena. So it's really looking forward to some things, and thank you for Sam for helping me with this upcoming Olympics. So on that note, it's a busy week. So that's about it.
All right. Well, folks, make sure you follow Dadman. I've got a link to his channel in the description box. As for your girl, let's see, what day is it? It's Sunday. Of course, you will see me on the Spice Lounge on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Paulie of the Latino Slant is going to be joining the show this week. We're going to be talking Oscar noms, going to be talking all the stuff that's popping off in pop culture for the week. So you do not want to miss that. I was supposed to have a stream from Magic Kingdom on Saturday morning, but Camera Girl dropped some kind of thing on me she's got to go to. So I got to put a visit to Magic Kingdom sometime within the next weekend. So just stay posted for when I put that stream up. Lots of videos that are dropping on my channel. Now that I have an editor, Aldo's going at a nice clip, dropping all kinds of videos, especially from the Spice Lounge. So please do go and watch those videos, like them, share them, all that good stuff. And next Sunday, because it's Black History Month, and I always do this, we are going to find out more about the first free Black settlement in the Americas, known as Fort Mose, which is actually in St. Augustine. So we're going to learn more about that next week. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating history with that settlement, and interesting how that is not taught in schools.
A lot of stuff isn't taught in school.
Yeah, was not taught in schools at all. If I wasn't researching my family's history, I never would have found out about it. And frankly, it would make one hell of a movie, honestly, if it was ever done. So,
yeah, it was a vital role. A lot of people escaped to freedom there, and it's really, I think, what I found neat is the original sites that are now in marshes now.
Yes,
it's just that was something I couldn't imagine. It was amazing when you showed that.
Yeah, it's like lost to time, but they've I think at the museum they've recreated some of it, but that history is very, very, very interesting and not really talked about at all. So we're going to be talking about that last week because I really get sick and tired of the victim mentality that's out there in the victim stories. When you hear some of these stories, which are just like, why do we not know about this? Real interesting. So we're going to start talking about that last week. Marilyn M says, looking forward to history. Lorena, you make it so interesting. Well, thank you. Thank you. Speaking of making history interesting, if you were not following the Fat Electrician on YouTube, you need to. Yeah. If you like how I talk about history, go watch his channel. Most notably, the episode called Don't Bleep with America's Boats. Don't mess with our boats.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Don't mess with our boats. Yeah, exactly. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please do subscribe to all these amazing, amazing people on the panel. And we, of course, will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.